on, Jazz. Here you go. Well, good morning. It's a chilly morning this morning. We're on the outskirts of Lancaster in the village of Scorton, doing a little walk called Nicky Nook. A little bit of training for the Three Peaks Challenge, the Yorkshire Three Peaks Challenge. It's only I think it's about 3 miles this circuit that I'm doing, but it's a nice little trek up a small fell, and it also gets Jazzy out for a walk. Yeah, nice fresh brisk morning walk. The beginning of the walk, you've got quite a few steps taking you the majority of the way up. It's changed since the last time I came. They've gravelled quite a lot of the paths, so it's quite easy. It was very muddy last time I came. But the views over the back of me, over Morecambe Bay, looking out towards Garstang, and you can just see in the distance we've got the power station. Yeah, should be nice from the top today. Quite a clear day. I've got it panting already. I've only come a little bit. I've only come a little bit up this few steps and I'm panting already. Just shows I need a lot of training for this Yorkshire Three Peaks. Now I am running the Strava at the minute. It's recording the distance and the length of time it's taking. So hopefully that should be uploaded when I've finished. But yeah, I just need to get some training in, get fit instead of fat, and get ready for this walk. If you haven't already, please consider donating to the charity. It's the Alzheimer's Society, and yeah, it's for a good cause, and it means something to me as well, with my my granddad passing away at the start of the year with it. Yeah, definitely means something. Catch my breath. a huge thank you to everyone that's already donated. There's a bit of family that's donated and a few followers, especially Neil. He's a big follower of the channel, and I really appreciate everything that he contributes towards it. So thank you, Neil. Yeah, there's a link in the description anyway. So now that we're above the steps, as I like to call them, because that's what they are called. Now we're above the steps, it's a bit easier, not panting as much. I always seem to struggle with steps, I don't know why. Probably because I'm unfit. But yeah, it's just plain sailing up here now up this way. Plain sailing all the way up to the trig point, and then we're going to come down the other side and we go through a bit of a woodland area and then follow the reservoir back up here, back to the car. It's about an hour to walk it. Obviously it takes a bit longer when you're filming, and I would like to try and do a bit of landscape photography, but I'm quite pushed for time. I found it difficult to get out lately because I've got a lot of other commitments. I'm working 2 jobs. I've got 2 young children, 2 little girls, and we're also getting married in March, so there's all that to plan. Yeah, and I've had a lot of trouble with the car. The car's been a bloody nightmare lately, and yeah, I'm trying to do the house up as well, so I've got loads of things on. Just you've got to try and make time for yourself, haven't you? Come out and enjoy a bit of nature. Yeah. So, quite pushed for time today. This walk's about half an hour from my house, and it's about an hour, but I'm never on time, so it's a bit longer than it should be, and I start work at 2 o'clock. So yeah, I'm on the late shift this week, 2 till 10. Although one good thing is I've just managed to drop my hours a little bit. So on the late shift I'm not working Friday. Yeah, I get that day off to catch up on other jobs. So over there, you might not be able to pick it up on the camera. Not sure if it's going to pick it up. Just in the distance, try and do it without taking a picture. You can see in that box, well, you can't see the box, just there, that's Blackpool Tower. Then you've got all of Morecambe Bay and Glass and Dock, power station there in the distance, and all the Lake District in the background. And then round here you've got some other fells that I don't know what they're called. Possibly the Howgills, I don't know. I think Jazz is happy to be out, aren't you, Jazz? Good girl, Jazz. Good girl. Good girl. That's something Nicky Nook. It's a bit windy up here, a bit cold. We're heading over that way now. Load of farmers. Come on. Must be out shooting. I do recognise that defender from the beginning of Nicky Nook, so I think they're coming around here to do a bit of probably grouse shooting or something like that. Yeah. We've come down from the top of Nicky Nook now. We're now in the foresty area, which is, I love forests, beautiful. Proper autumny weather as well. Leaves on the ground and all that. Yeah, it's lovely. Me new boots are holding up alright. I went for some better quality boots this time. Went for the Berghaus Fell Masters, I think they're called, Fell Walker, something like that. Yeah, really comfy, straight from the box. Don't really require any breaking in. So yeah, really pleased with them, and the waterproof. I prefer the suede type boots. I think that's the word for it. Is it faux leather or something like that? Is it suede? Anyway, losing my train of thought. I prefer the suede type boots to the hard solid leather because they've got a bit more give. I did actually buy some Mountain Warehouse boots, proper full-on leather boots, and they were just so uncomfortable. They were rock hard, there was no giving them. I know they needed breaking in, but they were killing my feet, so I sold them on Facebook. And I bought these, and I'm really impressed with them so far. They've got like a rubber protective strip on the front, because I tend to scuff the front of my boots quite a lot. Yeah, I'm really impressed with them. Come on, Jazz. Good girl. There's all the moss on the ground. Yeah. And the moss covered trees over here. Lovely. Now if I was a decent landscape photographer, I'd probably be able to find a woodland shot in here, especially like with the light coming through, shining on all this moss. It's lovely. But I haven't got a lot of time, so we've got to crack on. This is the trouble. Now if I didn't have to work, I'd be able to come out to these places all the time. What's that? What have you found, Jazz? What's that? A bird's foot. Well, it looks like it. There's a bird's foot. Somebody's had a good meal. Lovely jubbly. We're now making our way down to Grisdale. I think it's called Grisdale Reservoir. Yeah, I love that sound. Just the drips. Yeah. Drips on the leaves. Lovely. What's that, Jazz? The geeseys. The geeseys. A little robin. I've been watching a programme called Winter Walks on the BBC, I think it is, BBC iPlayer, and I find it really interesting. Just it's a simple programme, it's a simple video. It's pretty much what I'm doing now. Just a person going on a walk. They've got a 360-degree camera, and they're just out in nature, just exploring, just enjoying the walk. And there was one, I think it was Alistair Campbell, he was walking up in the Yorkshire Dales, and he went from Scalaba Force to Catterick Force, 2 waterfalls near Settle, and it looked lovely. So I think I might include that on my list of things to do. I think it'd be lovely. I've got a thing about waterfalls. I think they're just lovely. Yeah, and we've got probably some of the best waterfalls on my doorstep, in the form of Ingleton Falls, a waterfalls trail. I think it's about 6 miles walk. Well worth doing if you've never done it before. I've done it quite a few times now, and it's lovely. I've actually driven through the river as well on a green laning trip once. Yeah. We've now taken a turn off from the reservoir, and we're now heading back up the hill to the trig point again. About 4 steps and I'm buggered. Yeah, at least the path's nice and easy to walk. It's all gravel. More bloody steps though. Come on, Jazz. And she just wants to sniff everything. Something must smell good there. Does it smell good, Jazz? Call it a ramble, don't they? That's because that's what I'm doing, just rambling on about nonsense. Kind of helps me to get things out of your head. Sort of clear your mind and get things out that are troubling you. Not really troubled, to be honest. There's not a lot troubling me. I've been stressed about my camera. I've gone through God knows how many cameras, trying different things and different ways. Tried to film it on a GoPro, but there's just I don't know, they lack something, to GoPros. I bought a Canon M50. I just felt like it was too big. I didn't want to take it out anywhere. I've got a little point and shoot camera, but that was like, the focus was crap on it, and every time you film something it would just lose focus, so the footage was worthless. This camera, the autofocus it's alright, it's not bad. I've got to fine tune the settings, but yeah, it's nice and compact. I can also attach different lenses to it, and it's got a flip up screen at the back, so I can see myself without it being too big. I don't mind carrying this round and people seeing me with it. It's not too bad. It's quite discreet. People don't tend to bother when you've got a little camera, but if you've got a massive thing with a big microphone on, then it draws attention, doesn't it? And when you're a small YouTuber, if that's what I am, then I don't really like drawing attention to myself. I'm quite a quiet person anyway. I like to keep myself to myself. So yeah, this seems to be the best of both worlds. That reservoir's lovely. See it? Yeah. Anyway, I can't stand here dilly-dallying, philosophising, if that's a word. Philosophising. I've got to get going, I've got work to do. Okay, so we made it back on the path that we started. We're now heading back to the trig point, and then we go back down the other side, following the path that we came up. Back to the car. I don't feel tired in one bit. A little bit panty because of them steps, but that's not a problem. You soon get over that once you get up the steps. I think I'm going to be alright. My feet aren't even remotely sore. Boots are super comfy. Yeah, really pleased. I keep having to shut the camera off because people keep coming. It's getting busy now. So, yeah, as you can tell, I don't like vlogging in front of people. I just feel a bit weird talking to a camera. But yeah, they're probably staring at me now. They're up there on the trig point, you might be able to see. But yeah. So basically we're on the path back to the car. We've passed the trig point. Jazz is starting to lag a little bit. Hey Jazz. Yeah. I'm starting to think that maybe she doesn't like these long walks anymore. She's getting on a bit. Can you get Jazz? Come on Jazz, can you get? Good girl. Good girl. Good lass. Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy that walkies? Yeah. Good girl. Well done. Yeah. Get you some water. Probably the worst dog bowl ever. There you go, Jess. Yeah, get a drink. Yeah, get a drink. Oh. Well, that was our little walk around Nicky Nook. Hope that you've enjoyed it. It's took us an hour and a half. It's about half an hour longer than it should have took. But we have been filming, we've been backwards and forwards, picking the camera up and all that kind of stuff, so I'm quite happy with that. And I've also got 10,000 steps, so that's my daily quota done. Jazzy is looking a bit pooped. Maybe she's struggling on these longer walks, so maybe I have to do them on my own in future. Which means I could do Clough of Pike if I wanted to. But yeah, really enjoyable little walk. Hope that you've enjoyed walking with me. Again, if you want to donate to the Alzheimer's Society, support me on this Yorkshire 3 Peaks. The link is in the description below. Any donations are really appreciated. Also, if you'd like to follow me on Strava, there's a link below, just to see some of the walks that I've been doing. Yeah, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. There will be more walks and Land Rover content soon. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye for now.